Cognitive impairment is one of the most common non-motor symptoms of Parkinson's disease. And in fact, it's up to 6 times more frequent than in healthy individuals. It can even start early, sometimes before motor symptoms appear, and it has a profound effect on independence, daily life, and even caregiver stress. Now, the most vulnerable functions are those governed by the frontostriatal network, and this includes part of the prefrontal cortex and deep brain structures like the striatum, globus pallidus, substantia nigra, thalamus. Together, all these regions regulate attention, inhibition, working memory, cognitive control, decision-making. And because Parkinson disrupts these circuits very early on, problems with attention and executive function, memory often appear before a broader decline and degeneration. Now, cognitive changes in Parkinson's exist on a spectrum. We can talk about subjective cognitive decline, subtle self-reported changes, then mild cognitive impairment that are measurable deficit, for example, through some clinical scales and tests, but daily life is still preserved, and then also Parkinson dementia. So a more global impairment deeply affecting everyday function. Recently, the Movement Disorder Society released also new recommendation for assessing these changes, and one of the tools and tests that stands out is, for example, the digit span test, next to the STROP test, the MOCA test, the verbal fluency test. Now, in the next reels, I'll explain what these tests are, how they are performed, what they tell us about PD, and how you can mimic them to train and avoid cognitive decline.